Small business owners, entrepreneurs, or anyone who is trying to start a business, even big companies, there's one thing which makes a company grow is the increase of customers, is the increase of clientele base. So what do you do to make sure that you increase sales at your company? So today I'm just going to talk to you about 10 points. These 10 points, make sure you use them so that you increase the sales of your company. How many times have you been asked by people in the shop or by a salesman, how do you want to pay, or if you want to buy? And how many times do you say, no, I don't want to buy, and you'll be lying and you leave the shop? That's how the companies are losing sales. So you need to change the way you ask customers. For example, you say, do you want to use this product at home or in your office? Or do you want to use this service at this particular area or this particular area? A person will start to communicate to you and you understand their needs. The customers, you need to know their needs. If you can't know their needs, then you won't be able to make a sale. So by asking questions which are important, which are to do with the product, and you are asking a person as if they already bought the product, or you're trying to understand them, that's how you close a sale. Usually you see influencers, celebrities endorsing products and people go and buy. Why do you think happens? Why do you think it's like that? Because the second thing you need to do is to showcase the full potential of your product or service. Customers or clients wants to know what they're getting themselves into, wants to experience, want to see how this works and who has been doing it or who has been using these things. So every time you want to make a sale, make sure that you explain the whole product, make it visible, make it real to a customer, show them the testimonies, show them the feedback, show them everything. That's why you see internet reviews, they are so good. Make sure you support your friend's business by making a review, because that is what makes them get a lot of sales. That's what makes them get trusted by their customers. Have you noticed that every time you mention to a client that his or her competitor already bought a product like this and that's why their business is booming and stuff like that, it brings them into another level of thinking that you already did a research about their company or about the industry which they are, and this will make them want the product because they'll see their competitor making a lot of money, making a lot of strides, and they are moving like a tortoise. They'll say, we need this service or we need this product so that we can utilize it or so that we can use it and grow. So next time when you're trying to make a sale, make sure you assume a sale. What I mean by assuming a sale, make sure you tell them that their competitors are already using the product and have a valid information, have the information which is real, so that you can tell them all the way why the competitor is using this and how he's using this. When they make a sale, they'll just like, oh, we already bought the service and now let's go and use it. So every time, make it like a sale. The fourth thing is you need to stand out among the rest. Why would I say so? Because if you go on internet, let's say for example, you're searching for consultants or for a coach. You say coaches in Harare, coaches in America, coaches in Zimbabwe. You see there's a lot of people who pops up first. And the website gurus, they'll say search engine optimization. Yeah, that's true. But you can even get people to start to give you reviews. Get new people, get new clients, friends and families, so that they can give you good reviews. So whenever someone types a certain service or a certain product you are giving out or we are selling, they will eventually see you first. So make sure you stand out all the time and get your friends, your family and your customers to give reviews on internet. No matter what, even in your offices, make sure it happens. The fifth thing is to tell your story in visuals. You know, long back we used to write paragraphs and paragraphs. People nowadays, they don't like reading. They understand things they see mostly, because a lot of time if you just concentrate on writing, you're giving people an idea of something they never saw. So usually make videos, pictures, banners everywhere so that people can now relate, can see what you're selling or what kind of a service you have. So make sure every time you make something visual. The sixth thing you need to do is to overcome the objections in sales. Why? What are kind of objections? You hear customers saying, this doesn't meet my needs. Okay, bring facts. Like, show them facts, like, oh, this is how it was. They want to change. Or someone is saying, I cannot pay. Make sure you try to convince them in a way that the client who was showing interest in something is now afraid to buy or now afraid to commit. What is the cause? Understand what are they, what's happening in their mind. And when you understand that, you can be able to make a sale and never allow an objection. If you allow an objection, you're not going to make a sale. And remember one thing, the customers can be the kings and the queens, but you are the God, because you are providing what they want. So you control the situation. You don't let a customer choose what he or she wants. You make them choose what is right for them, and it helps them. At times you hear people saying, oh, don't tell them more information, make them come at our offices and make them. No, that's bullshit. You need to understand this. If we are talking to a client, either virtually, remotely, or in person, give them all the information. What they need is all the information so that they get convinced, like, okay, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start this, and I'm going to do this. But if you give someone a brush off, you're just brushing them, they'll move away and they'll meet someone who's going to explain to them everything about what they want to hear. Because never assume that a client knows, while you never told them anything. Just tell them everything. That's what makes a good salesman. And tell them in such a way that it's interesting to listen to, and someone is going to remember everything. It's not giving a person loads of flyers like what you do, brochures, pamphlets and everything. No, it's verbal explanation, and give them the templates or the brochure so that when they go home, they keep on reading. Number 8, a lot of people would think that if I say understand your customer is to understand their behavior, their attitude, their characteristics. But no, it's not just that. Understand what they eat, what they do, when are they free, when do they go to holidays, who do they spend their time with. Make them your friends. By doing so, you bring customers closer to you. They'll make a personal relationship with you, and it's like a bond which no one can remove. I guess you all know that at times you go to a grocery shop or you go to a certain company for a specific service, you always say, I want to see that person, I want to be served by that person. What is the reason? It's because they understand you. You guys, you can communicate, you can laugh, you can make jokes, and the next thing, you continue buying because of that specific person. That's why you hear a lot of times saying, companies saying, marketers and salesmen should be the nicest people. It's not just the marketers and the salesmen. Even the security guard, even the receptionist, anyone at a company should be the nicest person, because their attitude or your attitude towards your clients or your customers is what drives them in or what drives them out. So make sure you understand your customers so well so that they can relate anything to you. They can convey their communication to you easily. And so usually you go in a meeting, and a sales meeting, and you're talking and talking for quite some time, several times, some even go for hours. There is a point in life, or there's a point in that meeting where you say, I want this person to make a decision, because all what's happening is talking and talking. Yeah, I know it's not a good idea, but you have to do it regardless, because if you don't cut the communication and make a person say his or her own decision, you're going to spend hours talking and talking, and then the person will just leave without making a sale. Make sure you always push for a decision. That is the 9th thing you need to do so that you can make a sale. Always over-deliver. That is the last thing you need to do. You don't need to do something which is going to cost you a lot of money. You just do something which is so little, like a little complimentary. Always do so, because once you do that, you do it to your customer. The customer is going to be very happy. He or she is going to tell another person, and that will drive business in your own organization. So my friend, make sure you always over-deliver. If a customer negotiates for a service and you agree on something, just deliver it and over-deliver, because what you do is what draws customers to you, and make your customers your ambassadors. If you can't make your customers your ambassadors, you will lose businesses, because every day there's someone who is marketing a product you are marketing. There's someone who is delivering a service you are delivering. And every day you're in a competition. So how do you beat everyone in the competition? You make sure that those 2 clients you have, those 20 clients you have, you service them professionally and you deliver anything, like you deliver with all your heart and you deliver overly, so that when they go out, they will talk about you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. If you want my social media links, they are down there everywhere. Just to contact me, I'm available 24/7 to help you and help your business. And make sure, be who you must be.